Hey guys, rxlyaT or Taylor here, and today we're back with another Division video. And in this one, we're going to talk about something I really think you should be picking up before the vendors reset on Friday or Saturday. Now, if you're new here or you managed to miss it, I upload a vendor reset every Saturday morning once I've finished work. Obviously, I'm in the UK, so that's the only sort of time I get to do it. But this week, we had a few very good items and even a near max god rolled M700, and that's exactly what we're going to speak about today, the god rolled M700 that is on sale in the meat locker. So this is the M700 I'm on about. It's rolled with Deadly, Prepared, and obviously all M700s roll with Elevated in the free slot. But the fact that this has been rolled with Deadly and Prepared already means that you've got the free slot to mess around with. And you can put almost any talent you'd wish in here. But the one talent I'm going to recommend would be Competent. As you can see, I've already purchased two M700s and we're going to go into the build I'm using for this in a little bit. But this is the M700 that's in my primary slot. Obviously, we've kept Deadly and Prepared and rolled Competent here, and obviously Competent is weapon damage is increased by 10% for 15 seconds after using a skill. But let's talk a little bit more about the M700 and how god rolled it actually is. I'm going to use the optimization station to prove this. So now we're in the optimization station and you can really see how max rolled this actually is, or how close to being maxed out. This is with no rolls whatsoever, so this is literally bought straight from the vendor. And unfortunately, I don't have the div tech to max it out. I'm currently in the process of optimizing another build. But the headshot damage is only 3% off. It's got a maximum headshot damage of 172 and this currently has 169. The damage is also very close as well. So you're probably only going to need to optimize it one time and then it'll be as good as it can be. So let's have a look at the build I'm using then, shall we? It's a 5-piece Deadeye with a Reckless chest. Reckless is obviously increased damage by 8% and increased incoming damage by 10%. Now I know I'm using Deadeye, but you could also use Hunter's Faith or even Sentry's Call. I've not tested those out because unfortunately I don't have the classified versions of them. But the reason I'm using 5-piece Deadeye is because the 6-piece is very situational and just doesn't really make sense. So for 2 pieces of Deadeye, you're going to get a plus 40% initial bullet stability. For 3 pieces, plus 20% marksman rifle crit hit damage. And then for the 4 piece, when zoomed in, marksman rifles lose headshot bonus but gain a 50% critical strike chance when out of cover and a 100% crit strike chance when in cover. And the 5 piece is plus 40% initial bullet stability, and then it's also got the plus 20% marksman rifle crit hit damage. And all the mods I'm actually using are again purchasable this week. They're all firearms with crit hit chance mods. The firearms roll isn't the greatest, it's only at 235. So you can get these mods in East 46th Street Dark Zone checkpoint. That's if you are after the firearms mods with the crit hit chance on. Unfortunately, my Deadeye bag is rolled on electronics for some reason and I decided to roll ammo capacity. I have no idea why I did this. I obviously wasn't thinking or whatever, but this was pulled out of my stash and it was already rolled twice, so I couldn't re-roll anything. But on the Reckless chest, I've got enemy armor damage, health, ammo capacity, obviously rolled on firearms. The mask is crit hit chance. The knees are crit hit damage. The bag we already saw was crit hit damage and ammo capacity. The gloves unfortunately aren't the best roll because again I had to roll them towards firearms, but they've got health on kill, crit hit damage and skill haste. And finally, the holster has got crit hit chance on. Now the skills and talents I'm using, we've got the tactical scanner pulse, so it's going to improve our crit hit chance and crit hit damage. And then I've got the booster shot as well. This isn't really to save my life, this is literally to smash, to try and get as much damage out as possible. The talents, we've got tactical advance, evasive action, one is none, and precision. So I'm going to quickly show you the damage down in the firing range. Obviously that's no true reflection on players, but I have taken this into skirmish and it's a lot of fun. So on its own, you're going to get headshots of about 400k, but when we pulse and use our booster shot, doing the same thing, we're going to go all the way up to 570,000. What I will add though, is unfortunately you can't really do cover to cover down in the firing range, and by having evasive action on, you're going to increase your damage a fair bit, and that's why I've taken it into skirmish and tested it there. But that's where I'm going to leave you guys. I just wanted to show off the M700 and the build I'm using, and bring it to your attention if you did skip over it during the vendors resetting. Now, I'm not going to claim to be some sort of build master. I'm really not very good at builds at all, but if you did enjoy this video and want to see more builds and things like that, then please let me know in the comments below, because I'm always looking to take your guys' ideas on board and then make some cool videos. So yeah, yeah, if you enjoyed the video, let me know either by leaving a comment or by clicking that like button. And if you're new around here and want to stay up to date with all of the things The Division, then please make sure to subscribe. We're so close to 8,000 now, and it'd be insane if we managed to hit it just before March. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.